Tips and tricks number 7, investigate transformation graphing with lists. We're going to use the parabola as our parent function, but you can use other parent functions as well. First thing we're going to do is put some numbers into list 1, L1. So I'm going to go ahead and press Stat and Enter or 1 to edit. If you have something in your list, the best way to clear a list is to go to the very name of the list, the top very name of the list, and press Clear, not Delete, but Clear. It clears it here, but it doesn't clear here until I press the down arrow. Now it's cleared. And so let's go ahead and type in these values into list 1. -2, enter. -1, enter. 0, enter. 1, enter, and then 2. So I just wanted to put those numbers in the list. I could have put others, but I'll just use those numbers right there. Again, press pause as needed. List 2 doesn't matter what is in list 2. We need that in list 1. So now I'm going to go to y equals, and I'm going to type in the parent function x squared plus second 1, which is list 1. X squared plus L1. And in y, we'll just leave it that way. So when I press zoom 6, it's going to graph that. And somebody's saying, this looks like a mistake waiting to happen. In fact, let me make this big here. Zoom 6. Watch what happens. It's graphing the family of functions with vertical transformations. X squared plus -2 plus -1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 2. I would not suggest doing this at the beginning. This is better for a culmination activity or review activity, but it's kind of cool, okay? But that's not the only one. We can go back to y equals, and I'm going to clear that out. This time I'm going to type in a second 1, which is list 1, times x squared. And maybe you can even anticipate what this is going to look like before I graph it. So think about it and then press graph. So it graphed the family -2x squared, -x squared, 0x squared, 1x squared, and 2x squared. And then I'm going to go back one more time, and this time I'm going to do the tough one for most students. Left parentheses x minus second 1, the quantity squared. And as you realize, this is going to be horizontal shifts. And press graph and watch them shift from left to right. So again, you can do this with other parent functions. You can put other numbers into the list. Okay. By the way, let me just show you one more thing about lists. Some of you might know this. If you delete a list, it's like really upsetting. So if I go up here and press delete, notice I have data in there. And the easiest way to get the data back and get the list back is to press stat and then do number 5, setup editor. That will put lists back in. Sorry about that. That will put lists back in with their data. So press setup editor. And now when you go back to stat edit, there's your list back right where it belongs with the data. So again, that was stat and then setup editor. Remember that.